This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Hope you guys are having a great morning or that great end of your night. Let's wrap it up. Okay, so Lisa Ray, Andrew Gilliam, whatever his name is, some politician dude comes out and says he likes both sexes, okay? No, we already know that, buddy. You already got caught in the hotel room. So then Lisa Ray spices things up and goes on her show. Says there's a lot of undercover people out there. There's a lot of men like that in the industry who's still hiding their what they truly want. I have to be careful how I say it. And I'm sure a lot of people have a lot of suspect tendencies, and I'm sure she's right. People should just live their truth, okay? People say a lot of suspect things out here. It's very weird, and it's fine. Live your truth, man. Hey, live your truth. I don't know what people are ashamed of, you know? Then you got Joe Budden wanting to date Brandy. She said, I would never date Joe Budden because he's friends with my brother. Joe Budden's barely friends with your brother, man. You go try to find a picture of Joe Budden and Ray J together. They barely know each other. They know each other from Complex, and then they were friends after that. Because at Complex, they had Ray J up at Everyday Struggle. And, you know, Joe Budden likes to be industry, and they're industry friends. She doesn't want to date Joe Budden because of his probably past allegations from the 7 women he's dated in the past. And, you know, he has some abuse problems. That's fine, okay? It's really, like, probably not a great path to go down if you're a woman trying to date Joe Budden, okay? Joe Budden seems like a nice guy, but when you start dating him, it gets a little rough seas, okay? So, and you know, hopefully Joe Budden's able to break out of his Spotify thing. Well, he's already going to get out of that, and he'll be fine independently. He has a great team. He'll be fine. You know, that this is aside from all that. He brought in the Brandy thing. Hey, whatever. Then we got Kanye West. Now, Kanye West, this is someone who seems like they're on top of their business. Listen to this. So Hitboy, so Kanye's going on this rant about, you know, labels and how they put people in bad contracts. Everybody knows that, okay? So he's, you know, just saying, hey, Kanye's onto something here, blah, blah, blah. And then, they already, he's, okay, so anyways. I can't read it verbatim. I don't feel like digging it up. I have it. But it says, I haven't been a fan of Kanye for on personal human levels since he told me face-to-face he stopped picking my beats because I worked with Beyonce. This is after I produced, you know, the Paris song with Jay-Z, Click, and a bunch of other projects for his label when I was signed to him for 2 years. Okay, that's all you need to know. Hitboy's in a bad contract, and he agreed with Kanye that these contracts need to be revised. Kanye wants these contracts revised, and he wants a bunch of people with him because he's in a bad contract. They won't let him buy his publishing back and his masters. Who knows why, but they won't, okay? And he's trying to get a bunch of people with him to go in. I mean, you know, artists should unify and try to get, like, contracts revised. But there's not that much money in the industry anymore, you know? So if you want contracts revised, you might get a worse deal. They might want more pieces of everything. And I don't know, man. People sign to labels because they have relationships. And then later they want to cry about it. You know you're giving it up. Anyways, Kanye tries to clarify, hey guys, trust me, we will not stop Hitboy first to stand up. I didn't have a problem with him producing for Beyonce. Yes, he probably did because he's a jealous person, just like Jay-Z and all these other guys are jealous. He said, I had a problem with the fact that he was signed to me and I didn't know. Does this sound like a guy that's on top of his business? Obviously, Kanye is successful, but he doesn't know what's going on. Who's running the ship over there? He does not know that someone signed to him, so you won't take beats from him? That's more of a reason to take beats from him. But knew Jay and Beyonce and Hitboy, just for clarity. I didn't know because he was signed to me and I didn't know. But I knew Jay and Beyonce and Hitboy, just for clarity. You didn't clarify anything. What's going on, man? Somebody help your boy Kanye out, okay? He's onto something here. He's focused. There's always a message in his rants. He's focused on something, but it turns out, he was talking about museums and all this other stuff, and he's talked about this. It becomes a ton of ideas flooding out at one time, and that would drive anybody nuts, okay? So hopefully he gets back on track, because when he's focused, obviously he does well. I don't know if he's worth $5 billion, but I know he's worth probably close to $1 billion. He's just shouting out. You don't go from $1 billion to $5 billion in like 4 weeks. Sorry, unless you're Jeff Bezos, and you're it's dependent on the stock of your company. All right, so enough of that. Okay, then we got Cassidy did a pretty good diss track towards 40 Cal. Him and 40 Cal were going back and forth in April. 40 Cal's heavy into battle rap again, which is good. He's good at it. Cassidy, he's had some disasters on stage. Get it? Disaster? He said, I wrote this for you. He used the same lettering that Drake wrote. Or if you're reading this, it's too late. Good diss to 40 Cal. 40 Cal reacted to it on his Instagram. Just said, he joked it off. But he said it was good. And it is good. I don't know if 40 Cal is going to respond, though. He seems to have other people he wants to battle at the moment and everything. A lot of the song was talking about that 40 Cal's not doing well, but looks like he's doing fine. He's got a BMW i8 and a bunch of other stuff. He's doing all right. He's not doing as bad as Cassidy says in the song. And 40 Cal's already kind of responded to a lot of stuff he's saying. Cassidy always talks about, this is how 40 Cal worded it, and it was very funny. He said, stop talking about your high school touchdowns. You were the high school, star, and, you had a couple hits, and that was it. And it's true. Cassidy hasn't been hot since like 2005, bro. Nothing. He had a little back and forth with Meek Mill around 2010-11, but that wasn't anything. He did some 40 Cal. He's been hot in battle rap recently and actually doing well. Cassidy's had some disasters, like I said. Cassidy's very good though. When he should focus not on making beats, because them just trash. Okay, it's trash. But and if everyone's trash at one point with something, you got to practice behind the closed doors. You don't show everybody you're practicing. I would say that Cassidy should make an album, put it out. Do what you're good at. You're good at making songs. Stop talking about you're the best with the bars and everything. Just do it. Show people. Now there's a report that this boxing match coming up with Mike Tyson. Let me pull up this story. With Mike Tyson, it seems like Roy Jones Jr. is having cold feet, because Mike Tyson is in, prime time shape. Roy Jones Jr. is having second thoughts about going in the ring with Mike Tyson. I made a mistake going in with him. He's still Mike Tyson. He's one of the strongest, most explosive people who will ever touch a boxing ring. If anything, I made a mistake going in with him. He's the bigger guy. He's the explosive guy. He's going to have all the first round fireworks, not me. In August, Tyson told the Dan Patrick Show, we're throwing punches at each other. This is going to be my definition of fun. Broken eye sockets, broken jaw, broken rib. That's fun to me. Mike Tyson's crazy when it comes to fighting. I think Roy Jones Jr. was insane to activate Mike Tyson's inner spirit, because he's a lion, man. Mike Tyson is, you only get one of those once in a while. He's an amazing person. Someone that I look up to. Mike Tyson is just, him and like Mayweather have different things about them. You don't have to look up to everything they do, but certain things they do is just undeniable. He's a machine. His focus is unbelievable, man. Can you believe the shape he's in? Go to his Instagram. Check out the training videos he's done. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's like if you watch old reels of him, it's like that. He gets in some type of mode and it's over. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a great day today. You're amazing. Don't let anybody else ever tell you anything otherwise. You're worth it. You're amazing. You're capable of anything you want to put your mind to. You might start off trash like Cassidy with the beats, but you will get better with practice. Stay focused. Block out the noise. Block out the negative vibes. Stay positive. Keep positivity around you. And focus on one thing at a time. Don't focus on more than one thing at a time. I always make that mistake. I start doing like 5 things at once. You'll end up getting nothing done. You got to focus on one thing at a time and be great at that one thing and then move on to the next thing. Another thing that also helps me is keep your space organized where you live at. It's like organizing your mind. It keeps everything in focus and it gives you a sense of control in your life. That is so important. I've started working out more regularly now and I'm eating a lot better and I'm feeling better. And I recommend the same for you. I've been taking ginger too. I don't know. It seems to wake me up in the morning. It's really good. I'm getting back to like juicing with my juicer. I should have never stopped, man. It's too good. Get those good vibes in the morning. I appreciate you guys. And I will check you guys in the next one.